Again.
How did the garage burn on fire?
I have no idea, honey. I don't know.
Other guy say that he thought burned on.
It was.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I smelled something.
It was scary. Well, look at that damage. I hope this doesn't start up again. It stinks. What do you think? Guys, tell us what's happening.
The fire was in the garage.
Emma, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Emma. What were we doing?
You were in our house and you were putting the babies to bed and we smelled the smoke and then I went outside. I opened the door and I was like, they're cooking something, but actually it was a fire. And it was like a big one and we were like, my mom's like, get out of the house, get. And we were all getting out of the house. And then we called 911 and the policeman called. And somebody called 911. I also smelled like fire coming through the window. And I'm like, what's that burning? And I thought the stove was on.
Jeff, why don't you ask him if we need to move our rig?
I thought the stove was on. I looked out the window because I'm like, I can't stand that smell. We're all gonna die. And I looked out the window and I saw fire. And I thought, me too. I saw it too. I saw it second. And what I did was, if Daddy's moving her, or tell Mom, and Mom said, if Daddy's moving her, so we had to all evacuate. We had to all evacuate.
Yep, I made everybody run and grab their shoes and get out.
I actually just had to grab my tennis shoes because we had to call. I can't find my flip flops, and I have no socks. We had to call 911, and the policeman came, and so did the fireman, and they're getting the fire done.
I don't know if we need to move the rig or not. No, someone else called 911. Looks like they're wetting the grass next to it because that's what was starting to catch on fire. Hey Jeff, do we need to move it? They said we're okay? Okay. Sorry I scared you, but...
I was right there. See where that big...
Did you turn around and see all the smoke?
Yeah, I saw it. And I left my freaking propane tank there. Was like, can you just hold on to this? And went over and then hooked up the hose and went over there and started spraying the fire off.
Yeah, it was pretty. You could see where it's all burnt. We were like freaking out.
I'm gonna play my policeman game all day because
There's a policeman right there. See?
And they said we're okay to stay. We don't need to move it.
I took it right there.
Okay.
No, not that guy. He was in a suit.
And he said,
He
okay.
said, yeah, he could be all right.
Do they know how bad it's burning in there?
No, but they're gonna try and put it out. But I don't know. If
Well, the
that
wind
starts
wasn't
up
helpful.
again,
Yeah.
If that starts up again, we're screwed.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Because we smelled it. Faith smelled it instantly. I was in putting the kids to bed. I was in talking to Autumn because she was going to bed and getting rid of her. Autumn, you can't have a binky in your mouth. You're giving it to the fairy. She's running away. Anyway, that's what I was doing. And Faith goes, Mom, is something burning on the stove? And I'm like, I was like, no, I'm pretty sure. Check it. Next thing I know, I look out the window and there is mass amounts of smoke. just coming out the window, and I just yelled at all the kids, get out, get your shoes and get out. Got Autumn out, ran back inside, got Liberty out. And one of the neighbors was like, she picked up, and I didn't, somebody else did. There was already people standing outside, and one of the ladies was like thinking, what is she going back inside there for? Because I dropped Autumn with no shoes off, and I put her in there, and then I ran inside, and then she's like, oh my gosh, she has another one.
Daddy, that's scary. I never thought
It was scary, huh? Because that fire could have easily just
that
put our
was
thing
from-
up in
I thought
front.
that was from underneath. I was freaking
I was freaking out because I thought you were still at Walmart. And I'm like, we gotta move our rig fast, like right this second.
I thought that was
You
from
called me and I was like,
underneath.
what am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Mom, look how well I can jump rope, Mommy. Mom, look how well I can jump rope.
Yeah. Okay, so there was a wire that had fallen, and that's what ignited the fire. And you can see it went down here, and then my neighbors over here, the neighbors, that tree was starting to burn on fire. And he was getting that one. And look at all this. This had fallen down a couple days ago from a windstorm. And if that had gotten a fire, and that's the back of the rig. So we're definitely okay from the fire, but that was really scary. I was in putting Autumn to bed when Faith came in and asked me if I was burning something on the stove, and I told her no. I look out the window because she said she smelled something burning, and I see just a tiny little bit of a smoke, and I thought, oh, it's probably a barbecue. Somebody's probably like, you know, barbecuing some meat or something. And then all of a sudden, about 3 seconds later, I look out the window again, and there is a mass amount of smoke, so thick you can't even see anything. You can't see the trees, the bushes, anything around. So I run out and I open the front door, and I look to the right, and I see a mass amount of fire too. And it was right behind the rig. We're talking like 5 to 6 feet right behind our rig. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this whole place is just gonna go up in smoke. It's gonna go up in flames. You know, it's pretty much made of a metal and a styrofoam. And so anyway, I yelled at the kids. I said, grab your shoes, get out. I grabbed Autumn and I ran outside with her, and I put her down on the ground, and I ran back inside and I grabbed Liberty, and we all got out safely and okay. But by that time, a neighbor had called 911. There was actually a couple of neighbors in the area who had called 911, and they had, the firemen had gotten here right by then. I had called Jeff because I thought he was shopping at Walmart still, because we were getting ready to leave and travel. We were only here for a couple of days in this RV park. And anyway, and I was like, we need to move our rig right now, because I mean, I kind of knew there was no way that we were ever going to be able to move it in time. So I literally thought our entire house is going to be gone. But I guess from everyone else who had called, the firemen got there in time. Plus, we had another guy that was parked next to us, a neighbor, who had hooked up his hose and immediately had started putting water on one of the trees or bushes that was catching fire, and that actually probably saved our home. So needless to say, we definitely learned a lesson that things just really aren't that important, and it's really just our family that matters the most. And as long as all of us are safe, that's really all that matters. But it was definitely a scary moment in our lives. Anyway, if you like this video and all of our other videos, please subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, right? Did I get it all? Anything I missed?
No, you
Okay.
missed one.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.